Beneath the surface of the ocean is one of the Earth's most powerful ecosystems, coral reefs. They are often called the rainforest of the sea, not for their size, but for their biodiversity.
I've been working on the Great Barrier Reef since 1992, so it's absolutely heartbreaking every time there's a bleaching event.
Coral reefs support nearly 25% of all marine species, despite covering less than 1% of the ocean floor. They protect coastlines from storms, provide food for over 1 billion people, and generate billions in tourism and research every year. These reefs are not just beautiful, they are necessary. But right now, the ocean is changing faster than nature can adapt, and coral reefs are sounding an alarm. This is coral bleaching, one of the most visible signs of climate change. It happens when ocean temperatures rise beyond what a coral can tolerate. Even a shift of 1 to 2 degrees Celsius can trigger stress. At 2 degrees Celsius, bleaching events increase dramatically. At 3 degrees Celsius, entire reefs can collapse. The color we see in coral comes from a microscopic algae, zooxanthellae. These algae give coral up to 90% of its energy, but when water heats up, coral expels them to survive the stress, and in doing so, loses its color and its primary food source. Bleaching does not mean that coral is dead, but it means coral is starving. The cause is not a mystery. Bleaching is driven by the warming of our oceans, and warming is driven by human activity. If conditions don't improve, the reef doesn't recover. It crumbles. Burning fossil fuels for electricity and transportation, industrial growth and livestock emissions, forest loss and carbon release, greenhouse gases trapping heat in the atmosphere. Over 90% of that excess heat is absorbed by the ocean. Mass bleaching events, once rare, now occur almost every 5 to 6 years, leaving less time for recovery. And without recovery, collapse is no longer a possibility. It becomes inevitability. Coral reefs evolved over millions of years, but in just decades, they are bleaching at a record speed.
I can't help but wonder what it's going to take for the right decisions to be made. We really are running out of time. We need to reduce our emissions immediately.
This is not distant, this is not theoretical, it's happening now. When coral dies, the effects ripple outward. Fish lose habitat, coastal communities lose income, storm damage increases as natural barriers weaken. Reefs can recover when temperatures fall and stress decreases. Scientists are transplanting corals, growing reef nurseries, restoring damaged areas piece by piece. Communities are reducing runoff, protecting marine zones, and monitoring the ecosystem health.
We cannot expect to save the Great Barrier Reef and to be opening new fossil fuel developments, whether they be coal or gas.
We must reduce the heat that causes bleaching in the first place. Reduce plastic and chemical pollution, demand climate policy and reef protection, protect mangroves, seagrass, and forests that store carbon, and support conservation groups restoring coral. Individual action matters. Collective action changes outcomes.
It's time to act, and there are no more excuses.
Coral bleaching is climate change visible underwater, and we still have time to decide how the story ends. Reefs don't need saving, they need time, protection, and action. If we fight for coral today, the ocean can still breathe tomorrow.